and then a little bit darker through on the edge of this face, like a long triangle there, and a long triangle there, and then just blend that in gently. And this one. So I have blended that in around the edge. I have made it very slightly darker on this side than on this side, and because and I've done that also with the lips and the nose and the eyes. The light is very slightly coming across here, like I did with the previous ones, and also you'll need it to be very slightly darker under here as well. But we need to also put in the ears. So the ears are going to be starting at around where the eyebrow is, there, and come down to around where the nose is, but not too far down. So that would be coming out and up like that, and the same on the other side, out and up, and they are very close to the head. So we've got a full view on, so it's going to be something like that. You can play around a little bit with the shapes, but those are the kind of ears that we're going to have. And then when I've blended this in, made this a bit darker, we will look and put some shading into the ears. We'll look at putting the hair on. So now I have got the ears on, and I have made it slightly darker down here. I've made it darker around the edges of the face to make it more of a spherical shape. And then it's a matter of doing a hairstyle. You can do any hairstyle you like. However, when you do the hairstyle doesn't sit flat on the top of the head. It comes above the head somewhat as well. So if I was to start a hairstyle, I would want to take it up from there and over round, something like that, and out like this. Now I have drawn a female here. If you were wanting to draw a male, then you would need to make the chin a little bit thicker and squarer, the eyebrows a little bit closer to the eye and a little bit heavier across. And just by changing a couple of things like that, you would very quickly make it more of a male face. So now I'm going to take the hair down across the face like that, and I'm going to give this person a bob which is going to stop around here. Sometimes you don't know the kind of person that you're going to draw. They kind of evolve as you are drawing them. So you can see I've just outlined where the hair is going to go. Then I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to be working some darker colours into it, but also very much using my rubber to take out areas as well. So if I wanted a lighter hair, I'd be working in taking some of these areas out so that the hair is much lighter than the skin. So you can see how it's starting to evolve with just me doing those sweeps through there. And you won't see the edge of that head anymore. And it starts to come down like that. I'll continue working with that a little bit and show it to you in a minute. So I've put in a few more lines of the hair, and I'm going to make this hair light. So a nice way of making this hair light would be to have a very soft tone into the paper. So if you remember right back again when we were doing the sphere, I put in a tone into the background paper so that you could have a light area showing up. I'm going to do a similar thing here. So I've put some tone around the edge, and hopefully you can see now that that has made the hair come out and be a lot lighter. So that means that I'm able to, either with my putty rubber or a hard edge rubber, take out some tone that would mean that the hair does not have a hard edge to it, doesn't have that hard line around where you might have drawn it in. So I'm going to continue to do that and then work in some slightly darker areas under here. As it would go, it would be in the shadow here, and also where the hair comes over the face, because the hair doesn't sit flat on the face, there will be some shadow that the hair is making. And look at where I've done the little bits of hair that appear to be folding on top of each other, and work in some shadows around there. So I'm going to carry on and do that and show you that in a minute. So I have now worked in the hair using just a 2B pencil the whole time, very carefully going in little bits darker and lighter, and taking out with the rubber and blending in with the stick, so it has a little bit of movement through the hair. I've also shaded under here, under there, in the shape that the hair is, so that it stands out from the head. Hopefully you'll be able to do something along similar lines with your head, and we'll see what kind of character you end up drawing.